Hello viewers, welcome again to Kanamo TV. And yeah, we are here in Lira City, the heart of northern Uganda. And if you're wondering, I am Joshua Court, your very host. And today I have an amazing guest. This man, I've known him for about 7 years now. And he has been, doing a lot of amazing things in not just the city, but also in the region. And it's quite surprising that he has a twist in his career from being a businessman. Now he's into politics. And guess who is here? I think in Lebanon that is called the head boy. In Lebanon that is Awiwobe. And you all know Awiwobe famously. If you're from Lira City or you're from Langostab region or northern Uganda, if I say Awiwobe, now you know where the Awiwobe is. Brian, you're welcome.
Joshua, for welcoming me and the other host of Kanamo TV.
Thank you, Brian. So, Brian, to start us off, tell us about yourself. Tell us your story. Growing up in Lira, from Lira district, now the city.
Sure.
Just tell us briefly about yourself and his story.
Yeah, thank you so much, Joshua. My name is Ongora Brian Yeko. Politically, I'm known by the name of Awiwobe. I am the Chairperson Youth League of Lira City, and also by the grace of God, I am the Chairperson of all Chairpersons of the League, that is youth, in the entire Langostab region, and as well the coordinator. I am also the personal assistant to the Mayor of Lira City, by the grace of God, and here I'm still a businessman. I own a bachelor's degree in public administration and management. I graduated about 8 years ago, and I've been able to work in different places. Actually, to surprise you more, I started working in 2012, and I worked at AIDS Information Center, Foundation for Inclusive Community Help. I've worked with Oil Energy, that is the fuel station, where I was the marketing manager. I've worked with Unity FM. And with Unity FM, I started working as a receptionist, grew into a presenter. If you are a famous show listener of a show called the Gospel Unity Sanctuary, which I could host from 10 p.m. up to 3 a.m. every Sunday, and then the Business Forum, Monday to Friday, I was the host by then. Later, I became the assistant program manager. I assisted the current Reverend Kami Nelson Zokonya, who is now the team vicar of Obampewany. Later, I was sent to Kampala to go and market, which I did well. I again went and sourced another opportunity with Lale Group Limited. Our head office was in Kampala. I was pushed to the north as the coordinator for the MAIF program. And then later I joined Uganda Breweries as the junior sales representative. I worked in Lira, Molata, Dokulo, and now I finalized my journey in Soroti, in Inteso. Then I came back to Lira City, started working with Lira City Council, just like I mentioned, in the office of the mayor. And current, I am the Chairperson Youth League, up to 2030. And then still also the Chairperson of, the personal assistant to the mayor. But also, I've not left business, I've bounced back. We are days old. I am one of the directors or proprietors of YY Electronics. YY Electronics is located at Uyito Jok, the same building with Sunset Restaurant, so you find phones and other things, accessories and electricals. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I'd forgotten about, which it would be something bad, I am married to one wife, and I have children. You mentioned that Wiotino and the rest.
Sure. That's important. Otherwise, you'd go home and it locks you out.
Sure.
So, Brian, a quick one. Like I said, I knew you should be in 2019.
Sure.
Right? And then I didn't know the political side of you, though, but I knew you as a very kind person. Because remember, there was a day I think I was washing my car home, and I posted a message that you guys right now I can wash cars, so bring your cars home, and you actually brought your double cabin, right?
Yeah.
And I to ask you straight, so you are a young person, right?
Yes.
And right now by the way, once again, let me congratulate you publicly.
Pleasure.
Remember, we try to push so much digitally to see how we can campaign for you.
Sure.
Congratulations and congratulations to your boss, His Excellency President of the country. Now, what does your office has for the young people of the city, the region at large, and the country? Now, you can talk in regards to the Youth League and also as the office of city mayor. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Allow me also publicly congratulate the President of the country, that is His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who is the newly elected President of the Republic of Uganda. I would like to thank in a special way my chairman of the National Youth League, that is Comrade Tanga Collins, who ensured that the President gathered many votes from the youth. The youth this time participated all over the country, and we are proud about that.
Mr. Nobody can stop reggae.
Nobody can stop reggae. That is the thing. And we ensured nobody did stop the reggae.
Exactly.
I also would like to congratulate Mama City, Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng-Chair, who is the Minister of Health, whom internally in Lira City we ensured that she gets back to her position. In the same way, I would like to congratulate Dennis Aliala Modi, the current MP-elect of Lira City East Division, who also went through under the NRM ticket. And also would like to congratulate His Worship Sam Atul, who is the current mayor and also mayor-elect of Lira City up to 2031. But to wrap it all in Lira City, I would like to congratulate the SEC members, that is City Executive Committee, that I am among. We are 12. And above all, I would like to congratulate and appreciate our administrator for NRM in Lira City, that is Joshua Keji, who did a very, very tremendous job. He did not sleep and ensured this victory came home. And I would like everybody who has gone through the NRM ticket and has succeeded, this young man needs to be appreciated. He really did a very good job. And also the RCC and his security team, they did wonders. Now, going to your question of what we have in store for the youth as Lira City and as the national. First of all, we appreciate that business is the way to go, because right now, statistically, the jobs that are available are not enough for everybody and the youth. Now, some have been disadvantaged that they did not further their education. And due to that, we find that there is no way they can access formal employment opportunities. But also it's scarce. Now, it is only through business that we can be able to support. And that is why the government has introduced the youth livelihood programs. They have introduced Imyoga. They have introduced PDM. Now, the youth has their own share in PDM that they can be able to access. Now, if you access this PDM, you buy yourself maybe some pigs, you start a piggery project, you going to goat rearing or another thing. That is how the government has thought about the youth. And also the national chair of the Youth League, that is Comrade Tanga Collins, is right now pushing the president, requesting the president that humbly help the youth with some money in their circles. There has been a circular that has been moving, requesting us, the chairpersons of the leagues in the entire country, to at least submit our SAC account details to the National Secretariat of the Youth League. So there's something cooking in store for us. But then I would like to request my fellow youth that once this money comes, let us think of the future. Let's not think about the short gains, because some will receive the money and they just go spend it recklessly. Sorry to say that. But how about we start thinking that the future is going to be more sweeter if we sweat right now. So the 1 million, the 2 million, the 4 million, whatsoever that you might be able to get, you should be able to use it well. Now, coming back to Lira City, the mayor of the city has the youth at heart. There is no youth, even you and any other person has gone to that office, you've had and gotten a warm reception. Actually, I need to appreciate the city leadership because all of them love the youth and they always wish to support the youth. Starting from Dr. Jen, come to the RCC, come to the mayor, come to me, and whosoever you could talk about. We need the youth to grow. And through that, it is in the constitution that there is a percentage of the contract that should be offered to the youth. If it is a contract of 10 million below, let the youth benefit from. So I would encourage the youth to have companies and can be able to source this in the entire Lango sub-region, actually in the entire Uganda, in any district that you are in. Please go for this. It's going to pay us off. But above all, the city authority are ensuring that the money that has been sent to the pool of Lira City for PDM is used well. What belongs to the youth should be championed to the youth. Now we have the Presidential Skilling Hub that is in Lira University for our Lango sub-region. We always do scrutinization to ensure that the youth are the ones benefiting from there. Now, for instance, in Lira City, we have 49 wards. So in these 49 wards, at least everybody needs to fit in. So once you move to this Presidential Skilling Hub, you'll be able to gather in unknown skills like shoemaking, carpentry and joinery, and mention them. So this is free of charge. And the city authority ensures that there is free and fair selection. You don't pay for anything. It is the president that is paying for this. So the city has ensured this. Very many times, most of the youth go with their projects to the mayor, and he has always blessed. So I would like to request every youth who is down there, let's not sit and be lamenting. The youth say we are the major, we are the most popular in this country. In the census, we are 71%, 71 or 75%. So we need this. It's not about demanding, we need this. What can we do together? Let's leave this issue of me alone. But how can we gather the 10 of us and do something better?
Brian, let me cut you short. Going back, Lira University has the Presidential Skilling Hub, right?
Yeah.
And I think the recruitment I've been seeing is happening. I've actually visited there, I think, twice. The first time I went there, I think I went with the RCC. And yeah, they're doing actually, an amazing job in skilling the young people. But my question is, after you graduating from a skilling hub, do they give you like a startup capital to like start a business?
That was in plan. There was some money being put. I just need to follow it up with the chairperson that heads that skilling hub, that is the former RDC of Otuke, George Abdul. The president was supposed to help the youth with that fund. So it is on pipeline if it has not yet matured.
Okay. Now, you mentioned a point that the young people have to stop lamenting. They have to start up something. Or, you may work better, better. Now, you have a company, and that's not your first company, as far as I know. But just know that Uganda, we don't have like a policy that helps like protect we young people or protect their businesses. Now, if you look at our neighboring countries, you've been to Rwanda, you've been to Kenya. At least I know in South Africa, those two countries, they have a policy that protects that startup, right? So right now for us, the challenge is that as a young person or as a young hardworking man, you start a business or start a company or register your company, register business, and then the next 3 or 4 months, you have to start paying what? Taxes. And that has been a challenge. If you look at the trend, you've been in this region for like quite a while. If you look at the trend, you realize that Polajaho businesses gay pete kumakadi makario business tawako. Pebla mo ti dang joko waraj mi dano nyu marochen na mere nyu timo kede ngo nyu, But then realizing me, you have a business with the aim of like making money, but also you have, for example, right now we're in a city, you have the city council coming in, you have trade licenses, your IRO come in at the end of the year, did you file returns, you're paying taxes, right? But you find that what can you, the leaders of the city, of the region, of the nation do? One, putting up together, let's say the legislators, because these are the guys who go to the parliament to amend some of the things. Can we have a policy, maybe a scatter policy, that can protect the newly registered or opened company or the newly open businesses, so that at least someone can do a business for 2-3 years without paying taxes, right? And then after like 2-3 years, there should be like a sort of an assessment that, okay, now this business, let's say YY Electronics, you guys have been in it, let's say for a few months now, but like after a year, they can assess, okay, now you guys are making profits. You can now do what? Start to pay taxes. Because you realize that some of these businesses, either you start to do a business, but also realize that now you need to do community impact, right? Like you're building this, but also now you need to also skill the community. You realize that you're not going to make your money, but can the government protect us as young people?
Yeah, I think that is wise enough. Our legislators, the MPs, need to push that up. But then also, for the meantime, we need service delivery in the country. And it is through taxes, by the way, that we can be able to have this service delivery delivered to us, the roads, the hospitals, and others, by the way. So, for the meantime, once you are going for a business, you should expect that you are going to meet the taxes. That is something that we shall not debate and shall not run away from. So as a youth, ensure that the little capital that you have, invest in a proper channel. Don't go for an investment that is not going to give you the returns, and at the end of the day, you close the shop or you close the company or something like that. So as we wait, as we pursue through the MPs, let us for now struggle so that we at least invest in something which is much okay for us and appreciate the taxes. By the way, what disturbs us is when somebody deceives you that, Joshua, I can be able, okay, your tax is, you're supposed to pay 1 million, but give me 500. Goes back door, does nothing. In 5 years' time, they slap you with this. You cannot pay, you run broke. So let us do the right thing at the right time and at the right place. That will be able to save us.
Or what if a situation whereby you did more business, but then you haven't reached at the point where you're supposed to break even? Like you've invested, let's say, 5 million in the business, and after 2 years, you haven't made a profit, you still have 5 million worth of your business.
There is what we call miscellaneous. Kaya inte budgeting. Ignioni ginararem mira team kiti. Ba ani chani pano making profit. Ernu mira ngeni mira chul tax. Why? Pianata tamanyim ni anyima beraber, and all is what going to be well. So before us starting this, we sat down with my other partners and we said, now we are going to do ABCD. And you keep seeing the business there what kede, because it is promising to you. So you will not start business it profit or you start a business and expect me with time.
So Brian, as we wrap up probably the business in for example among the young people, I think 2-3 years ago we used to call you central government. Are you still in the central government?
Yeah.
Right? You actually manifested that. So Brian, do you think this should actually be an appeal? Is there a way your office of the city mayor, is there a way that your office could probably source for investors, right? Maybe within the country or out of the country. I've seen some countries get investors to come and invest in the business of young people, right? Because you could find, for example, Brian has an idea, right? He has an idea as a young person, but doesn't have the money to invest in. And you could have, because I mean, it's actually quite easy to access, for example, the PDM, but also realize that how much are they giving to a young person? Maybe 1 million, or let's say maximum, let's say 5 million, right? But let's say you have an idea that you need about 100 million, right? And this is like hot cake. You've been to many places in the region. You've seen people have ideas. You've seen people making wine out of nothing, and you be like, okay, this is at the stage where you can just do production, yes, right?
Yes.
Is there a way that the your office could actually source some of these investors and like kelowekane na mena ni jarete ya kidnapping mungi noro?
One, you're aware that we are supposed to have the industrial park in Lira city here. The land was to be allocated in Ale. In December, I think that was the 15th, we went for a meeting with the President of the Republic of Uganda in Chisozi, in his presidential farm. One of the things that we put in our memorandum was the industrial park. And the President said, we need land. But whereas here, they were telling us, we have already given land. So I was seated close to the Northern Vice Chairperson, NRM, the current MP for a jury, and who is also the government chief whip, Honorable Amson Obua. I asked him, Aduong, ani jodoh meo lobo lo. So one, let us pray ni allow development of mirbin. Now, Guinea Akonyo Bulu, if you went to Mbale, and then you see that industrial park, at 5 p.m., the people who are leaving that place, you think they are from a school. But these are workers in that. And by the way, the industrial park, if we add it in Lira city here, many of the youth would be having employment opportunities. They need managers. They need field managers, field assistants. They need human resource. They need casual laborers. Where are they going to get from? Umbara?
No.
From home.
From Balania.
So, these are the things that the city has been fighting for, to allocate space. But as well, you know the conflict between Lira city and Lira district, something like that. So, I would appeal to our leaders that whatever you are setting right now, you are setting for us, the youth. Most of them are in the afternoon and the evening of their life. But how about us? So, kada wando wodong, kawando tido uyele wuno ni, wano bedo tela. Beda tela ma atelowa. Teterwa ke kanoro, medo hornamcha. Beda tela ma paro kapi chani amegeno jamidushu. You're aware of the story of Lira University that went to Bulu. And later we had to chase after very many years for Lira University to what? Future Aid. Now if we don't offer this land, that means industrial park will go to Arua and other cities, they'll be flourishing. And for us, one year I can't go to Arua, I can't go to Jubbale, and yet we also have land here. So I would like to appeal as the chairperson of the youth of Lira City to our leaders, to the town clerk of Lira City, to the mayor of Lira City, to the RCC of Lira City, then to the RDC of Lira District, to the the cow of Lira District, and what? And the chairperson LC5 of Lira District. Can we please? Itimwa wunu kichenen wa wange kichani o mi wunu industrial park land better available. I don't have it offhand, so I don't want to misquote. No, apart paramo. It should be about 500 acres.
So I think
This is political.
It's political.
Because now from here it goes to parliament. So Jamana ko badeki ne. Lovenity available in Ale.
So
The question is in title.
Okay. It makes sense.
So, and also I need to appreciate some of the investors in Lango here. Mostly the wine companies you mentioned. So these wine companies are employing people, by the way.
Yeah.
If you went to La Vida Wineers, if you went to Champion Wineers, from these factories. So the few individuals I met here employing Guinea, we so much appreciate your setting factories, hardware, bar, Franco Goodlodgi. We have Jamo setting fuel stations like Awitong, Apapa, Geoffrey Twop, then Johnson Charles, who has companies, and Lawrence Okello of Oil Energy. So we appreciate you. They have done so good, and we see them promising. We see them promising me put the mede emi yo bule watich. So kwacha ka bod bulu bedo no war
Okay, teach.
but teach attack. Pe man na me yini word just to teach 1 week I teach attack re ya ko. They'll test you like that. You come meet that man this guy here ramuti you teach. Kape ramuti you I let me take you back. And I know about MC Karimora.
MCX.
MCX. So what happened? I try teach. I mean, want to work at Elvis Omarage, Fabulous, knew me. I mean, kayini work human no ba. And no job me bossy la had egg la have something like that by then. But I did not complain. Why? Because I wanted to learn. The first gig I made by then was Nyomamo Bedo Ugur. This was even not by chance. I think it was God's making. For one of my very good friends, I mean, they just trusted me from nowhere. The current speaker of Lira City Council, Patrick Okwir, the lawyer. So they called me. I did perfectly well. I received 3 phone calls for bookings, you know. I tell the bedroom famous. I made a word in your Paul, word in your Paul. Eto, gina not me, I don't be demoralized was cover well. The charm or you go, it you teach your attack to 12. Pe mi chene mara teti nyora nini komuni ame to la beach. Ita jem te do win la hadek. Na kai do win la hadek. Jeremy la hario. Young event. Mo la ha chelcha. To be kere wore so I said let me exit because no permit to be kara chel kere wore do so. So that's how I just went. But then loboni en tek dongo kele wa ko ye. Bulu man komuni nyona ping. Mi nyona ping. One on thing na
Mono ko nyon no pinyo ni beti ko bonya ler mi monyo.
Yeah, we mono netero nyaler ko ikot. I don't know. Muni gretu kere chick that might also make sense in that country, but you try it yeah. In an no kita me te hera binu kere komi. So mi nyon unu ping not in only one hango. For me, in my entire job career, and I bet you sales, but I'm an administrator. Like I check to you administrative job, obedama joining city council, office of the mayor, Karachel, Kedamate Lale. At UBL, I'd been doing sales. Oil Energy, I'd been doing sales. In Radio Unity, I've been doing sales. So I'm a salesman. Danga Unity take a challenge to the salespeople. Ni Yinlua. We shall at least try and make them better people.
So Brian, tomorrow in Uganda. And getting any bully melira, nyomela, the ping. And we're trying so much, make sure we participate in all angles. Then okay, 11 entertainment, yote. Opio brush and again the yobo videos, mga new trailers, merit are happening and kate magene be that video premiere, komoniale, come and support your better pay. Pero dong amount ke la about any langi niti kajini chao grima oro koni kone no kango.
Check.
Entro. Aji ni kwanjiri ko boka boundary moro bise ko ara chela bishel out of lao jatimo ja support engine so jindong chalo itidong yakena bulime lao iti top of the ladder in terms of leadership and also experience here now advice ngo jiromi bulime one teach kara chel Mario pehadong tialo usually betrayers. And if you look at it, actually this thing is happening around Lira City. If you look at the trend on ni 3, 4, 5 years ago, tija Maria tiyo gene karashel, either do hage Maria tili, yobo gene juice, now pohare gene ko. Yeah, it could actually make sense ni chahon business Maria tili okay now we have grown. Each of you but okay you different branch. Mo dora nyaja doka mano from 3 to 6 to 9 and all that. But man coming out from nothing. Man katina pe di hinoni timero ho. Ta mone ngara kello ko di pehoni ene.
Ngatoro bino ko bagina la sial. Ne grupa la pe chung. Ento grupa la chung te kadi
Chill.
bermato kon. Kayi ni ko bini chani kan wano tiyo bero ping. Polgia bino. Dang jote mare morame. I don't know whether it is kwanya miu jo mare.
Kiri pe ngonyang dano, okay ni
Chairman. Guy na.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Manager.
But then kadung jo ya ko kakon. aworo okotia wa hernitie chen do ngi onyi wango ko. Now, I mean, this is somebody who did a favor to make your past time. And again, you're going behind it. I think we just need deliverance, surely.
And kajin de pe di hira ko bunyini ale. Lono wa he ti.
No. We have people who are struggling and they are here with us. Now you've mentioned the likes of Brashan. I'm again making sure ni one of the better the film industry more strong allow. We have a young Steve Gima Tonga metia struggling in who have now featuring in Pal Magic. And then go una loni do cha wa hero. Gia Johnny ko berni man pe mid. Ai wero ka amela weru dan ke weru pe mid. And here we need to support our people. I've been telling people, yeah. We have the people, ame mirungo beru kedwa. Da miru konyiwa. But the pa konyiwa forever. So, as one of my decade beru kedgi, can we please steal the show from them? Me konyiwa ngo e ya nyim. Now, gino kana neho wa me supporting Joberi Chan. Kayinde ne ngaro ker piera beach. Aidha ker chunya ber nyoker menyute. Now, ngata me tike tutu mi achiele cha pami to keto. That is why kayin ka assuming ato you show mere jopa water poly because they don't have what? They have 5,000 LDM rajo cheni. Tuta chiele pengo atimo ginoro. So now, gina memiro kon korwa attack oberni empowerment. Let us first of all be empowered as the young people. Ko wando tene nikano ichao kana idol na saya miyo tuba ni berati kerani ichao kana champion mistrust because ngan pia mito dong ate ha water petia mito water dong such thing comes in. So we should be able to focus on that. At one point mena machiel obedo no organize ame akari uchoko ping non choha unu warewa
yeah
choha unu warewa men sure ngi warewa worki kanar kadi ame ko ni jondika Joshua chaho gini. You are there with Joshua dangi chinya chiel.
Inyo bedo kede tigina moloni that loyalty benefits mom. Kaje ni chunkeda when I had nothing. Man okoni from grass to grace.
Sure.
Anaka ba mi achiro tika noro. Akiti gwene.
Kanamo.
Ilara bera me wumi hiti climbing mo.
Okay, tija wigi pe will. So we just pray to God. Ngata me in iti pushing en malucha we pe will.
That brings to the point ni chan when yorti lao yakino where barado ge.
To all the viewers, keep it locked, man. Kanamo TV. Upoyo nenowa. Kapu pe subscribing to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Go on TikTok. Follow us. Give us a like. And please comment. Tell us. Let us know where you're watching from. And what's the best part of the show. And to all the business owners out there, if you want to support us, YY Electronics, Mary supporting Mary.
Assured.
Running ads, right?
Yeah.
So to all the business communities out there, please give us business. You can trust us. We're the young people. Talked about support, so you need to support us. And yeah, we're going for a very short commercial break, and then we'll be back soon after a few seconds or a minute. Keep it locked, Kanamo TV. Your very host, Joshua, with prayer. Welcome back from a very short commercial break, and of course we're here at Palm Gardens. This beautiful garden here, you can come here for your wedding reception if you want to host any kind of event, or tindi jakabero karara mengich kalungwe map the juice or a limb bayara moyo. It is so natural. In Palm Gardens, Lira, they also have a accommodation kind of where you be away from your home. It's also just home away from home. And the Kaiti Lira City, Nilao, Iromo YY Electronics, Iro Joklen kan langet sunset, Tegamo Nimu the charger, you need to put any electrical appliances, bulb, calculators, also have a recognition. You can pass by YY Electronics. And of course, very soon I think they will be on the digital platforms so that you can make your order wherever you are. Kaite, Kampala, Bali, Yavati, Lime, or Chakolao. Just order, they deliver across East Africa. Yeah, so Brian, once someone told me that Joshua, you could be a very good MP. And then I laughed it off. I was like, that can't happen. I'm not be the MP because politics, and drama don't hear, right? Like drama. And me, I try to protect my mental health at all costs.
Sure.
And then how are you managing it? Because I think for you at this point, you're not just playing it at at the local level, or say like at the regional level, but also you're playing at the national level. No, you may putting a lot of money to see you off. To your positions, man, because in government always there are positions. They're also trying to write you off. And in when you just of recent, actually, what's happening right now in the world of politics? Ni America kera anta ni bomo. So mono bomo ni ile uilo eto melke pinkanda bomo berati ni bela dok ngoti mo kiti. So ita moni as a young person ni ngana da bulo muara me obedo we bale me school orka no mono e boy. No ngata meta wori do university and they want to build a political career. Did you start this when you were in high school, university, or from nursery? You were the class monitor and you okay. Luck, or there was like a strategy?
I shall my career in leadership, John. Apoyo, when I was in primary, I contested maybe the timekeeper that I went through. Not really. And then in secondary, I better in church leadership. I was a chairperson of Scripture Union. I was the chairperson of BIAF. That we can't BIAF. I'm gathering the 3 schools I think on the hill. That was Canon Lawrence, Dr. Bore College, Keringa, St. Catherine. And I was also a dome captain for Canon Opero. The manager you campaign. When I went,
most dome captains bro John well. Guys, ane commercial.
Yeah, Jawini.
Yeah.
Angwela dohi. So when I went to the university, I've been a chung maybe one come lassa. I was now transitioning to Nendongi. I worked the whole university as the guild president. So that story somebody was reminding me with about a week ago. I remember my team struggled. What I kill a woman ole okwalo queer remember the chairperson last I had to check. I take a new chow band here. But then man been to the Lira city politics. Yeah, many people really wished me well. Remember the youth MP. But as you are aware, and many are aware, last year wasn't my year. It's by the grace of God that I survived. I had been down for some time. So financially, and I attended this opportunity when I was in India. So that day, I know I attended on his surgery. But Honorable Minister Sami Ngola, again, Karachelke, the PM Winston Ogwang, they had gone to visit me in the hospital. So attending, for me, I download Radio Garden. So I been with you radio program no Uganda can. So I win Jotia Kobonija Yerejo. And I chairman Honorable Sami Ngola Bina, I could be minister. And I'm to be chung like Kawana Kashano because JB Akashano be chairperson Abulu. So the guy no problem. Hey, yin bin. So he gave me the motivation, and I did like about pe karamedong suffering kerewaki. Yini kobuni yini emiogum karachel kere emiokishani bodja me yin karachel kere mari. Do Jeremiah 29:11 yini kobuni yina ye tie karachel kere yikabe pewa. Pobero yikati mwaracha to yik pe be pe anyimwa. Anwana noni ikompehanda be yeni po yopiraba maweka waratel bulini Lira city. So when I landed in Uganda, I took time to recover. Etanu at a design about me had the grace to design Kitamemia team Keremai campaigns. I would like to appreciate you and Cedric Otolo and your crew. I'm more connected digitally menenoni amiyo jonge agenda na pibulu. Atata poyo onywala jotura dahana kedatino karachel keda megena and then japapana keda jatorana. They helped a lot because the Gino Guinea they contributed financially menenani aworo through. Pola John Petia mitni awori because they were like, politics right to twal ko nen komi po late atin na toko. Era anate ko begini ka ba yubu abeda be kada ba po yubu pedang abeda be. Now, this is something I need to share with you. Kachawo ba romo ni gina timere. Timere, what happened? One chako chung from the village. Tebini parish. Or tebini to the division. Now, when we reach the division, I know ati chung mebe vice chairperson. We spent a lot of money with my team. Bolokuiro bedo yambalala. Kayina tuta bichara nyenita ngenyo ya from me. But later on, gincha jichwin ye line. I actually lucky in the party mir loho unu because ginura mcho jichwin dan. You see the line? So line pedobo. And atene ningo ni opportunity ngo men ni karope. So ate poroko. But then I know are picking up from there straight. Recha campaign you copying pick we remember chairperson Lira city. By the grace of God, I went unopposed. Now, can no akaro in the division, I don't think nuja yeyango me an opportunity me karo in the city. So political career now on, but now I couldn't go for the MP race simply because and made a lot of money, made a lot of traveling. I couldn't travel for long by that time. And omi take a thing that's already one ngoni obanti with a lot of things in store for us. Kaching or karme oramo, I know it will manifest.
Okay, that was quite emotional, but also I think it should encourage jama time chung yaramo karoni and taku rem dugi time. Brian, last time mojo bolo ko nguko niya.
Yeah.
And kuirem arema gire.
Yes.
So pe jama time we be 2025 amutu miene. 2026 amutu mama chede masheli. Please don't give up. Come back 2031 temi. Eto tusebi habiti kwenye choro chunjo.
And also in politics, it drains you. Loka jo loho. Mago pe obere loka be, mago pe obere loka be. So I would also advise if you're going for politics, ngayo ba. It's going to help you a lot. It has helped me. I've been accused, falsely by the way. But somebody told me, you keep silent. Dapagam. I link IT and then I keep praying Neoba should show us the light. Yeah.
Bible will be a great tool. True. Yeah. So Brian, as a wrap up, advise ngani babul du chameti lao Uganda lokema geki megi tam ked advice kede maybe kaiti kanara mecho maybe there are those government programs, maybe for example PDM, where can they go to pijameti Lira Nyilao sub-region, maybe those the grow project where can they go to and who is eligible mega muchen and onyo be the part of the project. Kede maybe if there are other opportunities maybe in the next financial year, kede maybe in your office as at the NRM Youth League, also as officer mayor mi jonge.
We have community development officers in every district. They know all these programs. Karachel kede commercial officers. Please visit their offices. You let us get them. Pick up a PDM and all those. That the people are konywa yet at all. Kado you fail, you shout out to us. Then one to push other things. But also advise na about bulu. Mena machel. Unge uno ba. Dama uno lego. Oba yo bera chake keda giki. Na hate bulu mo graduating, by the way. No first class teach pe. Penny piene goro. But you need to seek for the face of God to break chains and maybe maybe bedu ngata maybe in me bed kere maybe no teach. Mena Mario okwano uno. Bula me po ti hokwan wor do school kwani. Wai pupa no bed pashukano chengor jamoyi. Mena madek obedo kada wata ber kere jodi chake yotina tiro. Na heba jado. We need them. We need connections. Mena mangwen owehu unani as bulu. That is going to kill us. Ani anekwa. Mena madek. Mena mabiche no. Owehu uno mate. That is also something that is going to kill us.
Miratata.
Miratata. Mena mabiche. Owehu uno mero. That is also something which is going to kill us. Because in the morning, you need to be productive. Eto unity nursing hangover. Ite chocha abishiel, tij joti diku. Anene joti diku ni, numir nuiti fresh. Peti wod moyo molocoin, peti wod moyo diel boil, make it hangover. And nungin mir will teach. One poti gang we Germany do you don't misquote ni again ento, can we try to limit? Kodi Germany wana titi mono and
Team kede diro.
o team kede diro. Akari mato kon, wori mat kon, eti nyeni dihimir ngo, aya ti pingo ngo, abalo tin. Akari ya, team jamu keni, cha me wana bala ya nini, let's make it productive for us. It costs you nothing, me wor kwano nying, okot Joshua, me wor kwano nying, ngora brand kanoro, ite ya udanga mona bang allowance. Eto kono iwori beri timu giri mo arte nungu tuta beach, it is better. Ginaman neko wabel that bitterness. Let us wish people well. Po tami kanoro ni adani utiyo beri yenu nwir beran. Kaya there is something I met here but why lang kan. Kadongo nero ni, ngola sam dongo chime beri minister. Nwir beran na ye pia na chim kanu. Kaya ngora brando beri chia paso na bulu ni. Chene dotia binu do totwal. So enada chamu. No. Ngwana chama yinpe chamu no. I don't think there's something so let us trust our leaders. Let us wish them well. Let us pray for them. They undergo Joshua to again divert a bit. But the politician could your pay. Apart from the honorable chairman, what and all those things, privileges may would be him, and to financially could pay because you spend. Now you spend because you want community may benefiting. And it takes that good heart for you to spend and your community benefiting. Erkani, you are now going to build with it, you are going to do what? No? Some of us drive because teacher want you to attack for politics.
Yeah.
Some of us put on good clothes, we make life easier, penny. Politics. We have come to serve. There been no serving a twin, karachel keda teni. We are coming to serve, not to be served. And kita mana ko bekara chel kede kawana medde wunu kara chel kede don kara chela mo we wana ni ke jamo kan chia chunye maro te bini yakina wa ama neno ni yini bedo minna ngad bedo minna kana bedo minni I don't fight you.
Yeah.
So marano is needed. And actually, by the way, the 10 commandments have been summarizing. Love dear yere, love one another as you love yourself. So once you start seeing love between us, love ame peti ginari yani pia na willi pi, unya willi soda, unya willi ngo. It love, natural love ja. Unconditional love. That is something ama konye watu twal. Kwa na marome ibod buleno, ulegu uno tati unti chatek, otemare yakina kenwa, mewe gwa nenlo watia nyimi we huna tiya beri. Ni wana do duonga lo, karame kuiro karko ngata do yini buru pe, ni one pomi yo kuir. Because by the way, ngata ramko bidanchi raki dima telefa bino. What will the person lose? Eto yine ye losing no ngatela be.
Boka bichena, boka chene merope, peti biwidi mecha.
Because you'll not say ni, Dr. Jane one pomi yo kuir, pia ni pomi wagini. And yet, Dr. Jane tia nene jampi lao.
Pay individual.
Pay individual. You need me tuta bichi, Dr. Jane tia metu would get a tal. Atul sam, you need me tuta riei bore. Onyoni po woro miel kari vintage. Eta tul pedia neno miel vintage or Amazon. Eta tia neno ngo, seche oring logo. Tia neno keti wool now, tia neno willow grader. Obang polomi ugum.
Brian, before you sign out, Ginara hobini we chani. After you, after the elections, May Youth League, ibini chaho campaign or May 5K, Team 5K.
Yes.
And how far we beat? What happened?
Yeah, we have the Team 5K challenge. I mean, every month, one come new year, one jump new chielo me to Bisha Beach. This to beach would conjugate vulnerable. The first step I want to work was in Baby Zomiera. And they appreciated so much. The next step, one year, War Adina Foundation Uganda. At one you because of politics. Something political. But I must assure you, politics is done. We are going to come back bigger and better. After finishing Adina, we had again said no one another group. So in case you want to join the team, please join the team and be part of it.
Yeah, you can join the team, Team 5K. I am part of the team, but also my appeal to Brian, maybe as Team 5K, we could also look at Charlotte to benchmark. Shara Bali Million Beach, no bulle mai la kan bulla paro konter gi chigali nange kita me kun ecosystem tikede mene ke download tikede control ken just to benchmark and maybe investing ose bulli kon bullo ken ke ba mona jenna me abi
that one one mo yibot gamente ero mena wano rayo ni wano
karine
komito ni enen no omi ati kunen no ero pona wano rayo kunu tamani konjo wai ping kanene. Yeah.
Boy as well, to all the viewers, it's been a pleasure hosting Ongora brand Yeko. We obey Mr. Common Person, central government. He has a couple of names, but also keep it Kanamo TV. Just go to our YouTube channel and please subscribe. Go to our TikTok, give us a follow. Please comment, let us know where you're watching us from. Give us a like. It's been your host, you truly, the most loved, Joshua Okot. And behind the camera, my production team, I have the whole team. Like, these are the names of the city and of the region. I have Brian Photography. I have Jero Pics. I have Ogisho. I mean, this is, if I mention it, this is like the whole Lango region. These guys are doing so well in the multimedia business, in the film industry. So guys, until next time, please keep it Kanamo TV and stay low. Please be blessed, be loved, and bulimela duj omare unu obedo karashel oro no ba luoro da ba o woro nyalwa kedi jame ti akino jana makonyowa apier de kalo we ona ni kedi dagbujo ame pier petek opoyo choa.